Hi, I'm Pete, and this is the follow-up for my Void Truncated Icosidodecahedron from VeryPuzzle. Now, last time I showed this puzzle, I was just finished assembling it, and I went through the assembly of it, but it took me a little while to get it stickered. I had the stickers from Olivér. It's a gorgeous set of stickers. Lots and lots of shades, lots of different colors. There are even different textures and some metallized stickers with different patterns on them. Very happy with the sticker set. Now, when I started stickering, I thought I had a good idea for how I wanted this to go. But once I got a few stickers on, actually once I got quite a few stickers on, I really wasn't happy with the way it was looking. So I just set it aside for a while until I could come up with a better idea. What you see here is kind of a combination of me finishing it off in the way that I think is a good strong way. So you see you have a kind of a streak of kind of the reds here. I kind of like that. I have a streak of kind of blue over here. This didn't quite pan out, but this is supposed to be kind of an orangey blotch right there. That's what I like, and unfortunately I'd already used quite a few of the stickers before I changed my mind, but overall I'm quite happy with it. And you can see the ones that I redid a few faces and used up a few of the stickers. I still have a bunch of stickers left over from Olivér's set, so you get a generous, certainly get a generous batch of stickers. So I am overall happy with the stickering. Maybe down the road, if I get a chance, I'll change a few spots just to make it a little closer to my new vision for the VTI. Once I finish stickering, then I put a little bit of lube in some of the faces, and as you can see, it's fine. I went around and I tightened up some of the screws, just a very tiny amount. I have one of these screwdrivers. This is from a screwdriver set I got from Canadian Tire here in Canada quite some time ago. It just kind of folds down. So it's nice to have this extension, because basically what I did was I started at the top and I just kind of worked my way through. I did both poles first, and then I did the 5 10-sided faces from each pole. I just snugged them down because after I assembled it, some of them were just a little loose, but just a little bit. Then I put a little lube. I took one corner off of each pole and put some lube on the rail, and then just worked it around. And for the most part, it's turning quite nicely. All of the 10 faces are turning just great. Now, I haven't scrambled this yet. I haven't really played with it. The 6 faces, as you can see, they're turning quite nicely. The 4 faces, they're a little stiffer, and I don't know if I'm going to have to put specific lube on them or not. But it's a sort of a double whammy on the 4 faces, because they're square faces, because they're it's harder to turn. There's not much to grip there, and no way to put your finger in the middle of it. So I think that they will be fine. I haven't, I'm not concerned about them being too tight or anything like that. It's going to take a little more effort to turn those ones. By the way, they only turn 180 degrees anyway, so just something to... Yeah, that one probably could use it. I think once I scramble it, it'll be fine, and if not, I'll put a bit more lube on it. Rather have a little less lube than I need than too much, because it's really quite a mess. So I just decided to designate the 2 different poles of the puzzle, just to help me have a mental model of this in my head. The kind of swirly metal 10 faces are on the white pole. I call it the white pole. And the sparkly metal faces are on the dark pole. And the package from Olivér's came with enough stickers to do it that way. So, and I wanted to do a warm cool. I think there were more of one color than another, and I probably have some notes here somewhere. I forget which one, but in the end, it was fine. And so I sort of got a cool look on one side. This is one of the areas where I think I would rather change it. I put some warm colors on the cool face, and that was, in the end, I decided that probably wasn't what I really wanted to do. But overall, I think it looks fine, and I'm really happy with this. The VTI, the Void Truncated Icosidodecahedron. So the next step will be to scramble it and try and solve it. I don't expect it to be a real super challenging solve. Be probably something very similar to a Tutminx, maybe even a little easier because of all the different piece types. But who knows? Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised, or maybe I'll just be surprised with this fairly shallow cut puzzle. Really nice. Now, one of the things I will say, I've read some things online, people having some tremendous amount of trouble with it turning and stuff like that. I'm not really sure what that is. I suppose I could have just gotten lucky, you know, and just got everything just kind of set up nicely. But I also think that there's some subtle differences in some of the piece types, some of the rails, and it might be possible to get this thing put together with some of the rails turned one step. I think. I'm not positive. And if that was the case, I would certainly expect it to be tough to turn. I'm just noticing this this six-sided is just a little stiff, so I think it's in the middle. It's halfway between two poles. Yeah, it's exactly. So probably didn't work enough lube down there. What I did to put lube on the rail, I just took off one corner. So you flip it over, you can actually just put the screwdriver through, take off that one corner, put the lube on, and then pop the corner back on. Oh, for my Void Tutminx and for some other puzzles that sort of had this mechanism, in order to get the screws on, I just took a paper clip and kind of bent a little U shape in it, and then bent it up so I could put the screw in and then just kind of put it inside the puzzle. I haven't had to do that for this puzzle. There's plenty of room in there. I haven't had any trouble getting my fingers in to hold a screw in place. So, but that is, if your hands are jittery, or if you're having trouble getting a screw to get in place, you just make a little tool out of a paper clip to kind of hold it. It's kind of like hold it very gently, the screw, and you slip it in there, and then you can start screwing it in with from the top. So really, that's it. I'm really glad I got this. It was quite an effort to put it together and sticker it, but I wouldn't trade that for the world. And if you want to avoid that, certainly I've seen on HKNowStore and some other places, they're selling these already assembled and stickered. It will save you quite a bit of work if you look at it that way, or it will deny you quite a bit of fun, which is the way I see it. But you know, we all have different approaches to puzzles, to our hobby. All right, well, that's it. As always, I appreciate your comments, your questions, your suggestions. So I look forward to your feedback. And until next time, thanks for watching.